Hi everyone, it's me, Mike Celestino from laughingplace.com, and you may recall a couple weeks ago we received a big box from Hasbro full of the Mandalorian toys. It had action figures, it had the Monopoly game, it had little Baby Yoda figures, all sorts of stuff like that. And then I put together an unboxing video for the Laughing Place YouTube channel, and it was almost an hour long for me to go through and open up everything that was in that box and review it for you here. So you can imagine my surprise when just a couple weeks later here, we have received another box from Hasbro full of the Mandalorian toys. This time it's focused entirely on the child. So I don't think we're going to be seeing any Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, in this box. I think all of the toys in here, it's a much smaller box, probably like a third of the size of the box we did a couple weeks ago, but we're not going to be seeing the Mandalorian. It's just going to be the child in here, and we're going to open this up right now, find out what's inside, unbox everything, and review it for you. So let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up this box here. And we have the usual guidance from Hasbro to disclose that we did indeed receive this from them. There's information about the products themselves. And then, of course, we've got a box full of the child toys. So let's start with the smaller stuff. This is the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, The Child, which I have actually already purchased on my own. I think it retails for $10. So this will go with the 6-inch scale action figures. And you've got the child there. You've got his little frog that he wants to eat, his little soup bowl, and then the little knob from the control on the Razor Crest cockpit that he likes to play with. So that's one toy that's in here. And then the other smaller toys are actually repeats from the other box. If you go back and watch that first video of me unboxing the Mandalorian toys we were sent a couple weeks ago, you'll see we did get all of these Bounty Collection The Child figures. And there's 6 in this box, and there was 6 in that box. So I don't think we need to unbox them again. These will likely go into the Toys for Tots at Downtown Disney from my end, but it is cool that they wanted to emphasize these and share them with us again in this box, in addition to the previous box. So you got 6 different poses of the child doing six different amusing things, most of them from the series. We haven't seen the one with the Stormtrooper helmet, him hiding in the Stormtrooper helmet yet, but maybe that will come up in the show. Put those there. Okay, then we've got 2 larger The Child toys. This one is just called Mandalorian The Child. Disney Plus Hasbro Star Wars. It does look like it's articulated in a few places. You can turn his head, you can move his arms and hands. And this just says Posable. A mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of Imperial interests. So this is just a large-scale action figure, basically. It doesn't have any motorized functions, no battery required. It's just a posable, large-scale figure that you could probably, it would look nice on a shelf, or it would look nice. I think kids would enjoy having this and playing with it as a larger scale toy. Let's take a look. There's one more thing in the box here. So much fewer stuff to go through this week than in that other box. But this one says Mandalorian The Child. And this one's even bigger than that other one. So this is the biggest item that's in there. And he's got a nice cloth potato sack that he wears here. His little uniform, his outfit. And on the back we see it says Mandalorian The Child. 10 sounds. Frog and bowl. A mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of Imperial interests. So this one does have batteries You can see there, those little batteries, 1.5 volt batteries times 3. And he's going to make noises, and he's just basically a cuddly friend. So we're going to open all this up and take a look at how it all works. Just these two, and then I'll show you the opened versions of the toys that we already have. Okay, let's take a look. Here we go. Okay, here's everything that was in that box we've received of the Mandalorian, the child toys and products from Hasbro. Not quite as huge as the amount of stuff that we received in that previous box, but that's fine. I'm glad to look at all this stuff for you. And like I said, we did receive this row of all these, the child figures, in the previous box. In fact, I'm going to put the individual figures in front of their packaging from the box that we received a couple weeks ago, just so you can see them outside of the package without me having to unbox all of them again for you. This one's pressing the button on the cockpit, and then we've got the Stormtrooper helmet there. And let's just take a quick closer look at what these guys look like. Shielding himself from the flames, chewing on the necklace, hiding out in the Stormtrooper helmet. Very cute. In the hovering pram, and then riding in the sack. So those are those, and then we've got the Black Series, the child, and like I said, I have previously purchased this for myself. So there's my copy of that figure, opened out of the package, and let's see, set this down here. And he does, his head does turn, his arms move, and he does come with the little frog, the little bowl, and the little knob that are all still in this little casing here. I haven't taken them out because I'm sure they would get lost immediately, but it's cool to have, especially if you're a Black Series 6-inch scale collector like me. It is nice to have the child in that scale to go with your 6-inch Mandalorian figures. Okay, we're gonna move on to the larger stuff that came in this box. So let's get to opening these up. Okay, we're gonna start with the smaller of the two remaining the child toys that came packaged in this box. Let's open them up here. Let's get them out. Oh, looks like I'm gonna need some scissors. Let's take care of this. Okay, so it turns out to get him out of this cardboard, I just need to take these little rings and twist them until they just come out like that. Whoa, oh no. I dropped the baby. I dropped the baby. There he is, the child. And like I said, this is pretty much just a large-scale action figure. And you can see by my hands how big this is. Posable, you can turn his head. You can't move his ears at all, but you can move his arms. His head and his hands are kind of a soft, malleable rubber, while the outfit, the sack, I'm never sure what to call this thing. I called it a uniform before, but it's definitely not a uniform. It's a potato sack. I don't know. Robes, I guess, is the closest thing, because he's a Force user. So it's almost his Jedi robes, kind of. But here's the bottom. It's just flat. There's no feet. And there's 3 points of articulation. The 2 shoulders and the neck. But he can look kind of up and down a little bit, and then swivel around 360, like the Exorcist. But yeah, that's the child in this much larger scale kind of a toy. And I think kids will get a kick out of that, and I think it'll look good on a shelf as well. Let's move on to the final toy in this box. Is this bigger, the child? It's almost kind of a doll though it does have a hard plastic head that is kind of malleable. Not as much as the other one, just a hard plastic head. And we're gonna open him up, take him out of here. How is this one attached? He's got some strings, so let's cut that open there without damaging him or his robe. Also on his... Oh, you can hear him making the noise already. I gotta cut the strings in there. Okay, whoa. Okay. There he is, the child. And we'll squeeze him to make the noises. Here we go. Okay, so all sorts of noises that you would hear him making on the show, which is very fun and adorable. And this one does have feet. There you can see his two little feet there. And he has hands, obviously, the same hard plastic as his head and feet. And he's got two accessories. I'm going to open these up here. Got the frog that he wants to eat. And lastly is of course, the soup bowl that he wants to sip out of. Let's see if we can have him hold either of these. And yeah, I think the hand is kind of posed to grasp the frog there, which is great. The bowl, it might be tougher to get him to actually hold this. Maybe in this hand. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, so he will hold the bowl in that hand. You could probably make it like this so it's closer to him being able to drink it. Not quite, can't quite reach his mouth, but it does have a nice soft collar, soft cloth for the robe. Very nice. Nice toy, a nice, almost kind of a doll for younger kids who enjoy the child, Baby Yoda. And it comes with two fun accessories. So there we have it. The child from The Mandalorian has a bunch of toys that are available, as though you didn't know that already. You can go out and grab a wide variety of the child dolls, action figures, little figurines in all sorts of assortments from Hasbro, the very popular toy company that's had the Star Wars license for a very long time and does a fantastic job with pretty much everything that they've put out. You know, highly recommend all this stuff if you're a fan of The Mandalorian, if your kids are fans of The Mandalorian, or just of Baby Yoda, even if they don't watch the show. I'm sure they like Baby Yoda as a concept, the child as a concept. And this is Mike Celestino from Laughing Place. Thank you so much for watching. We've got all sorts of Star Wars stuff going on all the time on laughingplace.com and right here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. Plus all your Disney news and opinions at Laughing Place. Check it out. Thanks for watching. This is Mike. See you real soon. Bye. Have a good one. Enjoy The Mandalorian. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.